Welcome, Aquarius, to another weekly Timeless Ghetto reading by Sapphire Queen 999. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome. And if you're returning, well, it's always a pleasure to have you guys back. I want to begin my reading this week by saying thank you to all the subscribers, all my new subscribers. I love the way my numbers have increased within the last 2 to 3 weeks. I really appreciate all of you guys, all of the support. I appreciate you guys sharing the messages and giving me thumbs up. I appreciate you guys helping me get into the algorithm. And I'm hoping that you guys continue to come aboard and watch readings that I'm hoping resonate with you. Okay, and maybe pretty soon we'll have a very strong Aquarian, group to watch readings and we could, probably discuss and you guys could give me your opinions and ideas on how to improve Aquarius readings overall. Okay, so let me remind everyone that these messages are intended for entertainment purposes only. They are general messages so that they may or may not resonate with you at this time, Aquarius. Also, keep in mind that these messages are timeless. Even though as I am shuffling the cards, I am asking Spirit to try to narrate the message to, a time in the present. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's the messages the Spirit is going to give you. So it could be something that they're clarifying that occurred in your past. It could be something that may be happening, It could be something that may be yet to come. So take it as it resonates. If it does resonate, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to press share and send this message and this video and this, this channel to all your fellow Aquarians out there. All right, so the way I like to pick up your reading is that I like to get energies from your recent past, your present, and your near future. I like to put out oracle cards in the beginning of each timeline in order to give you a mood. And then at the end, I like to read the bottom of the deck cards in order to give you what I call the overall energies. So for today's reading, we'll be using the Everyday Witch Oracle deck. We're going to be using the Tarot Made Easy deck. Your tarot, your way. That's what it's called. The Gilded Tarot Royale, and Teen Witch Tarot. So let's get right to it, Aquarius. Spirit, let me get an oracle card for Aquarius to represent their recent past energies. Spirit, please provide me with one card for Aquarius for the ending of May 2021 for their recent past. Oh, I think a card flipped there. Let me see. Yep, sure it did. And for your first oracle card in the recent past, we have the Speak Your Mind card. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Aquarius, is that Spirit is telling you not to bite your tongue, to stop holding back, to let your truth out. Let your feelings out. Let people know what it is that you're thinking, what it is that you want, what it is that you are moving towards, so that people could know to stay the heck out of your way and allow you to reach whatever limits it is that you're aiming for. Okay, so let's move on to your first 3 cards in the recent past. Spirit, let me get 3 cards for, there goes the first one. And for the first one, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Let me get 2 more cards, Spirit. Ooh, there goes another one flying. And we have the Page of Swords in the upright position. 1 more card, Spirit. Why are my cards just flying? They're just flying everywhere. Yes. So, for the last card, we have the Two of Wands. So what I'm getting out of this energy, Aquarius, is that normally as the Queen of Swords, you're someone who's, always alert. You're always, you always use your brain in order to make any decision and move forward. You don't let your heart and your emotions control your everyday decisions. You let fact, logic, and the overall good control that. And what I'm thinking is that right now you're in a situation where you're either refusing to have your eyes wide open, or this person is, this person you're dealing with, the situation you're dealing with, is really deserves like an Oscar because they really got you going. And with this Page of Swords upright, I'm picking up some immature energy, some energies of someone who could be known as playful. They could be known as childish, conniving, someone who doesn't have full knowledge within a topic or a situation. Someone who either has interest in learning more and becoming more creative, or someone who's just, gonna throw that to the side and pretend that they know when they don't. And with this Two of Wands, what I'm getting is that a decision has been made, and you're there waiting for the decision, the outcome of this decision to play itself about. But sometimes you can't just stay stagnant waiting. Sometimes you gotta go out there and get it. Make sure that when you decide it, you move forward towards it, so that it could, so that it could come your way. All right, so let's move on to your next 3 cards. Yeah, so yeah, Aquarius, now that I'm looking at the 3 cards all together up there, yeah, that's exactly what it is. This Page of Swords, they got good game and they got you blinded. You're not seeing what it is that they really are doing, whether it's behind your back or right in your face. You're not catching it. You're being totally abyss to it. So for your first card in your middle spread of the recent past, you have the 6 of Cups. Okay, something flipped there. And we have the 3 of Wands. Was it just one card that flipped? Or was it was one card? Oh. And there goes your third card. And we have the Tower. Okay, so what I'm getting out of this, Aquarius, is that, this person is this person you were waiting for with this 2 of Wands is someone from your past, someone that you dealt with, someone that you feel some type of a soulmate connection with. And, this person, walked away from you. They sailed away from you in the past with this 3 of Wands and left you waiting on them. And why? Because they had a Tower moment. They had a Tower moment, something that told them that they needed to break this off in order to be able to come back later and rebuild it. Because there was something that they left out there prior to meeting you, Aquarius. And, they left out there and they needed to make sure they closed that chapter out before they could actually begin a new one with you. Okay, so let's move on to your last 3 cards in the recent past. All right, let me get 3 last cards for Aquarius recent past. Trying to aim it towards May 2021. And for your first card, we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, and there goes another one already. And we have the Strength card upright. And let me see. And for your last card, we have the 5 of Wands upright. So what I'm picking up out of this energy, Aquarius, is that, all right, so, we all know that 9 of Pentacles, he's true to his word. If he says he's going to love you, he's going to love you, but he's going to love you when he gets here. It could take him months, it could take him years. It's just going to take him because, he has to make sure that every little thing he does as he's coming towards you, Aquarius, is, he crossed all his T's and dotted all his I's. He makes sure he got all his P's and Q's. This Knight of Pentacles was not about playing games. It was about getting it right the first time. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it just makes me think that instead of him moving slow, he actually moved pretty quick with this offer. But by moving pretty quick, the offer, keep in mind, Aquarius, that it doesn't mean that the offer is as solid as it would have been if he would have taken his time at planning it and making sure that, like I said, all I's had their dots and all T's had their cross. And with the Strength card, this is something that you're gonna go towards, because it's what your divine is telling you to do. It's telling you to think with your brain this time when entering this connection. Don't go full in with your love, because that's why you probably always end up getting hurt, Aquarius, because you want to jump into a love relationship when you met the person 3 hours ago. And Spirit is telling you to take your time, to use your knowledge, use your experience, in order for you guys not to resort in a conflicted type of relationship. It's a relationship that brings doubt and the feel of competition and insecurity. Okay, so let's move on to your oracle card in the present energies. Spirit, let me get an oracle card for Aquarius, late May 2021. For the present energies, Spirit. An oracle card to represent. Ooh, there you go, there you go, and there you go. Okay, so for your present oracle card, we have prayers and wishes. Okay, so what I'm getting out of this, Aquarius, is that Spirit is asking you to look to the divine and ask for what it is that you want. Pray for it, wish for it, manifest it, and you shall get it. If you continue to step right within your path, meaning that you step lightly on the thin ice, and you do everything that is considered to be, I guess, like the Christian way, the right way, depending on what religion you resonate to. But, just that when you're out there trying to do right by all, and then you pray and you ask God and you ask, Jesus or whoever it is that you may believe in to help bless you, your wishes come true. Because they're seeing that you're putting in work, their work. All right, so let's move on to your first 3 cards in the present energies. Spirit, let me get 3 cards. Right away they fly. 3 cards for Aquarius present energies. So we got the High Priestess, and then you're praying, meaning that you're in par with your intuition. You're listening to it. It's talking to you. You're listening. You're paying attention. You're using it as you make your decisions moving forward, as you take your steps. And your next card is the Queen of Cups in the upright position, meaning that, in the process of keeping your intuition open and your eyes aware and trying to, look into everything that may not sound right to you, you're not forgetting to show love and show care and compassion to those who may be in need, even when you're hurting. There you go. One more card, right? And the next card is the Star. And the reason that you're responding this way, like this Queen of Cups, like you're still gonna continue to help and give your hand to others even when you're in pain, is because, you have the wishful thinking that, eventually your star is going to come true. Okay, so let's move on to your next 3 cards in the present. Spirit, let me get 3 cards for Aquarius present energies, please. Oh, there goes 1 card, and we have the King of Cups in reverse. So what I'm getting out of this energy, Aquarius, is that, there goes another card, is that With the King of Cups, he's the most loving king in the whole deck. And in reverse, I'm getting that, this person is being short fused with you, angry. They're not showing you any love. They're pushing you out in the cold. And with this Eight of Swords in reverse, what I'm getting is that, you're breaking free from this person. You're breaking free from feeling tied and trapped and bounded to them. And with this Page of Swords in reverse, what I'm getting is because, you no longer want to play any games. You ain't trying to play no games. Y'all played enough games already and you're done. All right, so let's move on to your last 3 cards in the present. So for your first of your last 3 cards, you have the 4 of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this is that Spirit is telling you to take your time and rest and heal after walking away from this connection. You're going to need it. You put a lot of energy into this connection, and now you need to just rest and heal from it. And your next card is the 6 of Wands. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that by you walking away from this connection, you were able to walk into glory, into victory. And people are celebrating your decision. They're like, yay, you made the right decision for once, Aquarius. You left someone who made you, made your value go down. Someone who devalued you. And then your last card is the 2 of Wands. And what I'm getting out of that energy is that, you had to make this decision to break free from this connection. And after you heal and you realize that all you did was bring yourself victory, you march yourself into something better, you're going to realize that the whole time you were dealing with this person, you were just living in the shadows, in the dark. And now that you've decided to walk away, you're going to walk towards this path that leads to the sun. That leads to some vitamin C and some of the, the good energies that you get from the sun rays. Okay, so let's move on to your oracle card in the near future. So for your near future oracle card, you have Give Love. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Aquarius, is that even after being hurt, even after being played, even after it all, you should still continue to give love to those who love you. And with this moon card, with the little moon image in this card, moons usually mean secrets and the sea and, things being kept from you. But that moon has a smile on his face. And I'm thinking that moon is, on the low, manifesting and wishing for this connection here. And this fire, you see how this fire is letting loose little flames that look like little stars into the sky? Yeah, this is the next card. Well, Spirit is just telling you that don't punish all that may come your way due to the acts and negative behaviors of your previous. You should continue to be hopeful and faithful and give love to those who love you. Okay, so let's move on to your first 3 cards in the near future. Ooh. So, first card already flew out and fell on the floor. We have the Justice card upright. And what I'm getting out of this card is, in the original tarot is usually a scale. I'm not really seeing the scale is there. I wasn't seeing it. But she has the scale there with the owl. Looking like the high priestess in a way, right? And, this is cause and effect. What you do is what you get, right? Karma. But because it came out in an upright position, meaning that, the scale's going to tilt in your favor. And the person who harmed you, which is, this person all the way over here, that's the person who's going to get all the karma. And you see the sword? The sword means like heartache, pain, suffering, sorrows. Yeah, that person's gonna go through all that. They have to go through all that because that's what is owed to them as per, the divine guides due to the harm they did to you. That's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, so Spirit, let me get 2 more cards. So we got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, and because this person made you feel bad, now they're the ones who no longer feel attractive or creative or full of spunk. Now they feel washed up. They feel, they doubt themselves. They're the ones who aren't feeling secure like they used to. Their ego has taken a plunge due to the way they came at you. That's their karma. Oh man, the last card just flew out, and we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. And what I'm getting out of this is that your person they're not going to be able to rest and heal. You're going to be able to rest and heal the way Spirit asked of you to. But because of everything they did to you, they will not heal from this situation. Okay? Something's going to keep them, with their thought wondering, damn, why did I do that to Aquarius? Okay, so let's move on to your next 3 cards. Spirit. Oh, there goes the first one. All I gotta say is Spirit, and I got the first card. So the first card you got for your second row is the Hangman. And what I'm getting out of this, Aquarius, is that, this connection had you stuck and had you, unable to move forward because you, the whole time, you had hope and faith that this will manifest into something great. And this person, the whole time, they were just taking you for granted. And your next card is the Temperance. And there you go. You see, like I said, you were being patient. You would keep holding your faith, believing that this person will eventually add up to be everything that you were manifesting in a partner. Everything that you was wishing for in a partner. And, sad to say, this person was not able to reach that. Oh. And then you have the Fool card in the upright. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Aquarius, is that, Spirit is telling you to, to be open-minded, to take a leap. The next time, a love offer is being given to you. Remember your oracle card, give love, Meaning don't be blinded or blindsided by it, because you fear it, because of everything that has happened. Feel free to take that leap. Because, after several or few or whatever failed attempts, one eventually has to be successful, Aquarius. Okay? But, I'm also getting out of this with the Temperance is, like don't rush. If it comes, leap. But don't rush. Don't be out there looking for it. Let it come. Let it come. Don't be stuck and blinded that you don't see it and you don't move towards it when it comes. But have patience and let it come, and when it does, go towards it. You're gonna see. The next time, I'm thinking that's gonna be your total happiness. All right, so let's move on to your last 3 cards in the near future. So for your last 3 cards, Spirit, in your near future energies, we have, there goes one that just flew. You're always flying, right? We have the reverse Death card. So what I'm getting out of that energy, Aquarius, is that Spirit is telling you to slow down with closing a certain chapter in your life. You may not be ready to close something yet in order to fully transform. This chapter that you're closing may need just a little bit more work before Spirit is actually pleased to tell you go ahead, close it, and move on. So, you need to focus on what it is that you you need to fix here in order to be able to transform into something better and more beautiful. Okay. So right now we get another card to clarify this. Oh. And we got 2 cards in this one that flip. We have the 5 of Wands. And that's being followed by the 10 of Swords in reverse. So with the 5 of Wands, as we all know, that is a competition. That is like a fight, a conflict. And in this card, in this deck, you have like a ram coming to bring you fire. I don't know, you know, usually this ram is Capricorn. And we all know that Capricorn represents what? The devil card in tarot. So that this person here might be very toxic, might be bringing you a lot of headaches. Maybe this person, if you're sexually active with them, you know, maybe they burnt you somehow, some way. And you see you have this like sage in your hand, like trying to be protective. So you've probably been discussing condom use with this person. But this person's just like, back in the days, men would pierce their ears to show that they were little players. And this one got an earring to like show he a player. So I don't know, before you become sexually active with them, if you aren't yet, I would like to recommend that you guys go to clinic and get checked out together. You know, just put all worries to ease. And if that's not the case with this fire, then this is just someone who came to hurt you, you know, to burn you in an emotional manner. And with this 10 of Swords in reverse, you know, this person may try to break you and kill you and hurt you and, you know, do all of the above at once. And Spirit is telling me that you're going to overcome all that with the 10 of Swords in reverse. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, so now let's move on to your bottom of the deck cards. So in the bottom of your decks, you have the Seasonal Harvest Oracle card. And she's there, this witch, collecting leaves and plants and roots and herbs. So I'm thinking that, you know, you're collecting that in order to probably make teas or candles or incense or soaps. You know, things to help manifest your wishes. Things to help protect you, cleanse you, you know. And with the Wheel of Fortune just tells me that, you know, a fast change is coming. A fast change is coming, and hopefully if you ride along with this change, it should be a change for the good, because you're going to have an epiphany with this Tower card, and you're going to realize that something that you were devoted to and putting work into couldn't work because the structure that it was built on was weak. And with this Ace of Swords, you're going to overcome that tower by not just receiving truth, but your intuition and your spiritual connection are gonna like broaden up. And you're going to be able to just, you know, get this truth based on observations and, you know, studies that you have done in terms of the situation in order to get you what it is that you wanted, which was clarity to begin with overall. All right, so this is what I have for you guys this week, Aquarius. I hope that it resonated with you guys. If it did, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell to be made aware of future readings. And don't forget to hit share and send this message to all the Aquarians that you know. Once again, I would like to thank you guys for all the support you give me. You know, on YouTube, you ain't nothing without the watchers, without the fans. All right, it's always a pleasure. Take care, you guys. Bye.